Today we are going to talk about something very important that I have been getting a lot of text from you all. I think today I should talk about that. So we are talking about sensory issues and how it is connected to the gut of your child and how to tackle these. If this of any interest of you, then please stick to the end. Hello lovely parents, this is your dietitian and CGP Pooja and welcome back to my corner of the healing world. If you are a parent of an autistic child, you are intimately familiar with the daily challenges, the meltdowns from a short attack, the refusal to eat anything but crunchy foods, the sleepless nights and the unexplained stomach pains, not able to brush their teeth properly, comb their hair or even can't bathe your child. For the longest time we have been told these are just separate issues, the autism and the tummy troubles. But what if I told you that they are deeply intrinsically connected? Today we are diving into a topic that could change your perspective entirely, the gut sensory connection in autism and how the GAPS diet can be a powerful tool to help.
So let's get to the core of it. Why are we talking about the gut and the senses in the same breath? It all comes down to the science. Research consistently shows that children with autism spectrum disorder are far more likely to experience persistent gastrointestinal problems like constipation, diarrhea, and abdominal pain than their neurotypical peers. Now, here's the connection. When a child's gut is inflamed and in distress, it sends constant alarms signals through the neurotransmitters that are produced in the gut to the brain via what's called the vagus nerve, the superhighway of the gut brain axis. Our brain, that's already processing sensory information differently, is now being bombarded with internal pain signals. This lowers their threshold for handling external stimuli. So, a sound that might have been tolerable on a good gut day becomes intolerable on a bad gut day. So, a carpet, a bright light, it all becomes too much, leading to meltdowns, withdrawal, or other behaviors of distress. The gut issue manifests as a sensory or behavioral issues. This is where the GAPS diet comes in. Gut and Psychology Syndrome, that is GAPS, is a protocol developed by Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride. The core theory is that a leaky gut and increase in intestinal permeability allows undigested food particles and toxins to enter the bloodstream, which can then affect brain function and development. So, the goal of the GAPS diet is to heal and seal the gut lining, reduce inflammation, and restore a healthy balance of gut bacteria. It does this by removing foods that are difficult to digest or potentially damaging and replacing them with nutrient dense healing foods. It's not a quick fix, it's a dedicated therapeutic process that can last up to 1.5 to 2 years. Let's break down the GAPS protocol into three practical pillars. So, pillar one, the elimination of inflammatory foods. The diet requires the strict removal of grains, pasteurized dairy, starchy vegetables, and all refined carbs and sugars. The idea is that these foods can feed unwanted gut bacteria, contribute to inflammation, and in the case of gluten and casein, may produce casomorphin, that is opioid like compound that can affect the brain in susceptible individuals. Pillar 2, the introduction of healing foods. This is the heart of the diet. The focus is on meat stock, rich in collagen and gelatin. It is considered fundamental for repairing the gut lining. It's supposed to be consumed with every meal. Probiotic rich fermented foods like homemade yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut. These introduce beneficial live cultures to help crowd out bad bacteria and support a diverse microbiome. Healthy fats and easy to digest proteins. Think like animal fats, grass fed meats, fish, eggs. These provide the building blocks for healing without stressing the digestive system. Pillar 3, the staged approach. Depending on the individual condition of the kid, the diet begins with quite restrictive introduction diet that is known, which has six stages. You start with just meat stock and boiled meats and slowly add foods like egg yolks, ghee and avocado. This gut healing phase can last from weeks to a year. Once tolerated, you move to the full GAPS diet, which includes a wider variety of the allowed foods, and you maintain this for the bulk of the protocol. I can already hear the biggest concern here. My child already has a list of 3 foods they will eat. How on earth do I implement this? This is the greatest challenge and it must be met with compassion and strategy. Start with sensory smart swaps. If your child only eats chicken nuggets, try making your own with ground chicken and a nut flour coating baked in ghee. The familiar shape might be acceptable. Focus on food chaining. Slowly modify a accepted food. If they eat French fries, try roasting sweet potato fries, a GAPS legal vegetable in duck fat. Then maybe try mashed cauliflower. Prioritize meat stock. This can be your secret weapon. A well-made stock can be sipped like a tea or used as a base for any soups or stews. It's often easier to introduce a liquid. My kid loves to eat the jelly form of the stock. Weird enough, yeah? Gradual introduction is the key. The GAPS introduction diet is actually designed for this. You add 1 food at a time in tiny amounts, watching for tolerance. This slow pace can be less overwhelming for a sensitive child. Now we must talk about the other side of the coin. The GAPS diet is extremely beneficial yet restrictive in some cases. It's based on pure science of food and nutrition, and the chance of failed dietary intervention, a wrong approach, could directly state as evidence of its effectiveness, particularly for autism, is still limited and largely anecdotal. Major health organizations have raised concerns about the risk of malnutrition, especially for growing children, if or either not being fed correctly or tailored to particular nutritional needs. Therefore, it is non-negotiable to undertake this journey under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Consult with a doctor or a registered dietitian or a GAPS practitioner who understands of both autism and GAPS protocol. They can help you ensure your child's nutritional needs are met, potentially with supplements, and monitor their progress safely. To wrap up, the connection between your child's gut and their sensory experience is very real. By addressing the root cause of gut inflammation, the GAPS diet offers a potential pathway to not just better physical comfort but also a calmer, more regulated nervous system. It's a journey of patience, but for many parents, the prospect of healing from the inside out is a hope worth exploring.
Thank you for spending your time with me. If this video resonated with you, please share your own experiences or questions in the comment section below. I will provide the link for 101 clarity call along with the freebies as well somewhere below. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that empowers you on this journey. I make new videos every week on how beneficial GAPS diet could be for autistic kids with traditional nutritional health approach and easy, sustainable, healthy living. Thank you again for your time, and I have so much hope for you and your child. I hope to speak with you personally on a clarity call soon. Till then, bye-bye.